This is Rich, founder of Product Gym, and this is actually another case study as part of our case study playlist. Like, how would you go ahead and expand this business to a foreign market? Off the top of my head, I would take the following steps. I would create a short list, top 3 or 5 viable foreign markets. I'd research the barriers to entry from existing competitors. I determine if we need to go out there and work our way in or buy our way in, and I'd present the findings to the team within 7 to 10 business days. So you're just joining me right now. This is actually all part of a playlist where I cover what businesses would you like, a series of product management case study interview questions, and then definitely backtrack. But this is a very common case study, and this is not only used by this is actually used by plenty of other companies as well. Like, ultimately, product manager's role is to go out there and actually drive revenue right now. Is to actually deliver real results. How would you bring this business? If we were to go ahead and bring this business to a foreign market, let's just use some product sense here. Let's take a look at the businesses that we are competing against with right now. And let's take a look at if we're Netflix, right? Okay, if we're Netflix, where are the other countries that we are ventured into? If we're trying to compete directly with Netflix and we are Hulu, where are they at? Why did they go there? How are we going to get in there ourselves? What did they do to go ahead and get in? You never, ever, for any of these case studies, you never want to talk about exactly what you're going to do. You want to talk about the plan. I see this shit all the time. It's one of the biggest mistakes. Well, I mean, the first country I'd bring it to is the UK. No, 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 no. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to research. Don't pretend like you know everything. In the world of product management right now, there are a lot of companies, pretty much the whole industry, they're dealing with problems that they don't have the answer to because they've never dealt. There was no scenario for DeepSeek. There's no book you can read on Amazon for that. It's something that's never happened before where American AI was challenged. Stop positioning yourself as the person that knows everything, because the case study is always a mini trailer into the problem that you're going to be solving, and it's also a gauge to how do you deal with problems that are just not easily solvable. If you try to make it look effortless and you can't really back it up, you will go ahead and ask your own interview. So you want to let them know. Forgiveness statement first. Off the top of my head, I would take the following steps and reiterate the question to expand this business to a foreign market. I would actually take a look, create a short list of 3 to 5 viable foreign markets based upon the where our competitors are already operating in, and I would have to determine whether or not we're going to work our way in or buy our way in. Something else that I'm also going to be looking for us to do is whether or not it makes sense to us as a business right now if we are ready to go into a different foreign market. This is actually where a trick question is. Some businesses are not ready to go global yet. Some companies are not even ready to go to Canada. You know, like, what were some of the factors that made it possible for them to go into a foreign market? And I would also present some examples of companies that tried to go to a foreign market too soon, failed, and that ended up being a disaster for the business. Most important thing is I would present my findings to the team within 7 to 10 business days. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come to school to get paired up with your mock interview partners for these case studies.